Hello, Kevin here. Yes, I am here. You can barely see me, I know. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a walk from my house and go down through into Midhurst just to show you the Christmas decorations that are outside people's houses and over to Cowdray Ruins. Well, let me just start you off here. Some of you will have already seen this, and this is the view at the front of my place. And then we've got lights down in the bottom there. So I'm going to head up through this way. There's a bit of a breeze getting up now. I'm just hoping it's not going to rain because I'm not kitted out for that. So then we've got just in front of me, we've got these rather lovely little lights here. And then across the road we've got two houses completely decorated there, which is all rather lovely. But then there's not so much just here, but up round the corner there's a wonderful display. So I'm just getting to the top of my road now, and then just here in front of me we've got those lovely decorations there. I'm just going to cross the road just so you can get a bit of a closer look at these. They're pretty. And then further on we've got those, but as we get up the road here, and then up round here, let me just show you this lot. So I'm just coming up to the junction of the A286 now. And anybody that knows where I live will know exactly where I am. Just look at this lot. Isn't it amazing? Well, I'm now just coming down to South Ponds in Midhurst, and where we've had so much rain, I can hear the roar of the water from the sluice just below me, which is down there, and it's coming through this side here. We won't be able to see it, but right down there you can hear it. So I'm now crossing back over the road with South Ponds just to my left hand side, and we've got these cars coming along the road. They love putting their headlights on main beam so you can't see a thing, which is rather annoying. Perhaps it's because they can see the front screen of my GoPro on. I don't know, but it is very annoying. Well, I'm now walking through the old part of Midhurst, and there's very little sign of anything festive here. There is a Christmas tree in the square, which has just got some red lights on, but not very festive here at all, which is a shame. There's one or two properties have got wreaths on their doors, but not many lights. So just in front of me, that's where the old Lloyd's Bank used to be. And the old library used to be just here on my right hand side. Just here, this is the Midhurst tea rooms and museum, as you can see from that there. So this is Knock 100 Row. We've got a shop there, it's rather nicely decorated. So when we get round the corner here, you'll see the decorations in the high street, which are the same every year. They don't vary them very much, but here we are in the high street. It's rather lovely though, and there has been more effort down through the high street to decorate the fronts of shops and things like that. This is Austin's home hardware shop. We've got Cafe Verde there. Across the way we've got Red H, where my friend Mimo runs the place. Lovely restaurant, highly recommend that one. One of the decorations on the top of the letterbox, which is different ones at different times of the year in our high street, which is lovely to see. So I'm just heading down towards Midhurst bus station, and then I will turn to go along the causeway towards Cowdray Ruins. And I'm hoping and praying that they've still got it lit up. Well, I'm on Midhurst Causeway now, and I'm heading towards Cowdray Ruins, and hopefully this camera will be able to pick up the lights from the display that they've got over here, but we'll have to see. It is rather spectacular from what I'm looking at now. Last year it was telling a theme of on the ruins itself. The lights kept changing. There are a lot of people about, so it's rather difficult actually at times. Well, I'm just approaching the ruins now at the end of the causeway. Just to my left and right as I get to the gate, the river is at bursting point, which is rather worrying. So here we are. It's a very long walk. I'm not doing the walk itself. It's £20 a ticket from what I understand. Let me just go over here and try and film this over the wall. The reflection just in front of the ruins, that's flood water just sat there. Let's just wander down this way a little bit more. There's a set route that you have to take, and that's as far as I'm going to be able to get in there. But there's a fun fair in there, you can get drinks in there, you can get coffee in there. The lights are way in the distance, the little dotted lights. That's part of the walk that you go around and for parking. But it goes all the way around, out through the woods. That is just showing you the ruins from a slightly different angle as I've walked up the road. This lovely line of lights all the way along here. and you've got the funfair ride away in the distance. And what is happening over there is that the people climb into their chairs and they're hoisted right to the top of that tower and they're spun round. No, thank you very much, not for me. You can see it's flashing away there in the distance. Well, I've walked away from the ruins now, Cowdray Ruins. I'm just coming down to the junction of the A272 and the 286, which is at the North Mill in Midhurst. And you'd probably better just be picking me up now, because I've got under some street lamps. But I'm hoping that there might be enough light to show you the floodwater at the mill. So I've got to be careful here because I've got to try and cross the road, and we've got traffic from all directions, so I've got to try and cross the road. The gentleman stopped to thank you very much, let me cross the road. So I'm just above the part of the river that goes underneath the old mill, and that there is the floodwater. But just over here is what they call North Mill Pond. It's an area where it comes off the floodgates and then flows under the road, under the A286. And I'm not sure if this is going to be able to pick this up or not. You've got the reflection in the water there. Well, that water is normally, I would say, about 12 feet below me, perhaps a bit more, but at the moment it's probably no more than 5 or 6 feet below me. Away over in the distance, out of camera shot, is the floodgates. So now I'm just heading back in towards Midhurst town, and what they've been doing, they've been putting this lovely bunting all the way along this bridge, and they do something like this every year. Well, I've done a complete loop, not quite at home yet, but I'm back in the old part of Midhurst. So, with a little bit of street lamp lighting me up, I will say goodbye, thank you for joining me, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I will try and bring you a lot more videos this coming year, 2023, with the help of my two buddies, Cynthia and Steve. So this will be Kevin saying bye bye, see you on the next one, bye bye, bye.
If you just enjoyed watching Kevin's latest video on his Kevin's Rambles channel, do give him a thumbs up, consider liking and subscribing, and that way you'll be kept notified of all future videos, as we are. Isn't that right, Zorro?